let's look at what the software bill of materials is all about in the Vancouver release. Looking at the current state and upkeep of the modern digital infrastructure, we can see some pretty significant statistics. For example, 96% of code bases contain open source material, which, if not reviewed properly, can contain vulnerabilities. We also see 91% of commercial apps with abandoned or outdated components, which again can contain vulnerabilities or lead to unsecure applications. There have been more than 33,000 hours spent responding to Log4j vulnerabilities since the exploit was first discovered at the end of 2021. And finally, $61 million have been spent in response costs. So what is a software bill of materials? A software bill of materials, or SBOM, is a machine-readable inventory of the third-party components used in a software product and the supply chain relationships between them. The need for proper supply chain security has even become a high priority for governments, where we see the US and Europe requiring companies to provide a software bill of materials. So, what does an SBOM workflow look like in ServiceNow security operations? First, it starts with ingesting the proper information and tools. This could include commercial software, legacy applications, or operational technology, medical devices, firmware, or anything that might fall under that category. The SBOMs are then organized within the CMDB in ServiceNow. Then, using open source security intelligence, the risk is assessed. The risks are then prioritized and findings are created. Workflows are then kicked off to properly remediate these risks. And finally, the SBOMs are updated, hardened against these risks. So ultimately, what are we going to see at a high level with the Vancouver release software bill of materials? Firstly, you'll be able to gain a rapid, centralized visibility into your vulnerabilities. You'll also benefit from remediation workflow support for critical issues and be able to organize SBOMs for homegrown applications, COTs, OTs, IoTs, and more, with support for industry standards such as CycloneDX or SPDX. You'll also be able to assess high-risk and open-source software in your environment and act on those risks with automated response workflows.